Hello. Um, I was about to finish, but I figured you'd probably find it. Um, so yeah, and I guess you could even use the VC chat since I have it open yet. And I guess I could get the information for the server. And I think, like I saw, it's just latest version. Could even use this.
Gannon said yeah.
Oh, there we go. I hope that's
Latest version.
not a problem. Maybe I could like. Yeah, I have
Lol,
that.
what is this?
No, okay, I have a friend who, well, what am I saying? If you remember Saf, who's literally in the messages before you,
Oh, yeah.
like, me and her have been just kind of, for the past few years, we've just been kind of getting acquainted to the point where it's funny that we live, it's like, if you still live here in Arizona, it's like, she also does too. And, I mean, it's like I could go on in a sense, but at least I could even do it when we're in the server. But yeah, like you could say we have a history at this point. that's a way to put it.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, bro.
It's like we were just, and it's funny. I guess you know what, I won't say too much, but it would be cool to do stuff with the three of us because that would be even cooler. So let me see here.
Yeah, it would be. I live in Colorado now, though.
All right. This is not too far away. All right. Let me. Sorry, I'm just, and then it's like if I did this. Um, you know what? It's like I was gonna think about changing it, and I'm like, I didn't see. Once we get in Minecraft chat, I'll just read that. But anyways, one dot latest. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm just gonna load the game up, and then so like no mods or anything, and then if it's just I assume I can join on this fabric profile.
Gannon said
not,
nope,
then,
just vanilla.
Yeah, I guess I could see if I could join with this. Because I'm like using Prism. I don't know what I guess even launcher you use, but I've currently been using Prism, and I was using Badline at one point for Hypixel Skyblock specifically, and I mean Prism is like there's multi MC that I know, and it's like one of my other friends, one of my because it's like okay, because it'd be funny, it's just
I
Prism.
use Lunar. Is Prism a different launcher?
Actually, I that's what I would even say. It's like I've started using Lunar because of there's a Hypixel Skyblock thing, and I'm like, I would use Lunar, but then if you know at multi MC, it's basically like multi MC, but I think maybe even a bit more, defined and sophisticated. It's just more user friendly, maybe too. If you know what MC is. Like I said, because I was kind of using that as well, but that was like years ago when my friend referred it to me. who actually, yeah.
I haven't heard about it, but it sounds interesting.
I'll be right back for 1 second, and then I'll finish what I was saying.
Okay, no worries.
All right. I guess the real question I was gonna ask is, you. I could say it's weird how we even still know each other. It's like we knew because you knew Pack, or what's his name again? You knew yeah, and then
Yeah, I know Pack.
and I knew him. I knew him from Scott. And if you know who Scott is, we used to go to high school together. So yeah, that's pretty much.
I used to go to Ayla to Wyeth Pack.
Yeah, like that's the very loose connection, and I don't know if I ever remember seeing you there. I would say I don't even remember seeing Pack there, even though he was there, and like he was friends with Scott, and I think there was. I have like. Yeah.
I transferred out of Ayla after 8th grade.
I actually would. Well, do you know what year that was? Because it's like I know the year I was there, and I guess I don't know your. I don't think I know your age grade difference between us. Just generally speaking.
Oh, well, I've been graduated 2 years now, so.
Yeah, maybe I should. Jeez. I don't even just meet it. It's like you could probably meet the bot spot. If you want to.
Okay.
Like, I mean, honestly, it's just there for people that want to hear it. So I guess I could say I was there from, what was it, 2017 to 2021. That was my 4 years I was at ALA. If that was the
I was there from 2018 to 2019, probably.
Okay. Because I would say that's the same time. So I was going to say is like I have a video of Scott flying a drone, and I think Pac was there in the video. So, and if I think I know where it is, I would just have to find it. And that's probably the only time I ever really met him because I never really knew of him at the time. Just because high school was, ALA was a adventure. Say at least. All right. Funnily enough, Saf has noticed we're in VC, and she said to tell you, she says hi. Since she is away for the moment.
Gannon said tell her I said hi back.
It's like she could just message in the PC for a second, but this is funny. Anyways. Okay. Uh, you know what? I could find it real quick because why not? Um, and then sounds Trump. Oh my goodness. I haven't looked at these videos in a long time. Alright, I'm just gonna.
There it is.
Ooh,
I'm
it's
getting
a bit loud.
Gannon said, "Did I send you the IP?"
I think so. I mean, if it's just your username, you could resend it as well again to just. Confirm it.
there it is.
All right. Boom.
There it is.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you were in this. I mean, do you even remember Scott Strone? It's like, I guess if you don't, then you probably weren't there. But I'd say it is just funny nonetheless. Oops. Um, nice. Um,
Gannon said, "I didn't know him personally, but is he on disc as King Skit or something?"
yeah. So that's where I'm like, I'm just trying to. Anyways, here, I'll just do it this way. So, like, I think you'll see. Crap. Let me turn it down. Gosh. Hopefully, didn't blast your eardrums if you're. Because, like, I mean, this is. I do it different. Oh, yeah. Because it. Like, here, I gotta show. I'll just show this because it's just weird. The drone just goes toward the building.
Where did it? Wait, where did it?
Gannon
Scott.
said, "Bro, what?"
Scott was just such a funny dude. That's all he was half the time.
That's funny.
What's going on? Where is
And
it?
so he is somewhere.
A drone.
Oh my gosh, is that him? Oh my gosh, it's him! Isn't it? Like, you probably remember him more than I do.
Bro, it's Pac.
So like,
Yeah, right over there on the that.
so yeah.
Okay.
And so I remember, I think, showing him
Oi.
the years ago we were still, And honestly,
No way, that's great.
I would say, are you still in contact with him as of lately, or did you guys kind of? Because I could see it both ways. Yeah.
Yeah, I messaged him a week ago about playing MC some more. No offense taken.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've reached out to him. Is he not as, and I'm like, I don't even know. I never really knew him myself, so it's like, if I would just say he's doing okay, to say the least. And it's like, because I know his Discord status has been the same for like a few years now, and I'm like, I don't know if that's literal or just you know.
I don't think he's as active on Disc, but he seems to be doing fine.
Okay. Anyways, we could leave that there and get to the Minecraft if that was why we're here in the first place. If that's cool with you. And yeah, what am I doing? I should just probably join.
That's cool, haha.
All right, so introduce. Or wait. Introduce. .me. I guess I didn't get that right, did I? I don't know where you put it. I think you just sent it to me on East. There we go. Oh, with an N. I guess that was. This is another question I don't know if I've ever asked. What's the difference between Gannon with an O and a U? Because I know you've spelled it both ways. Yeah.
Gannon said O. So Gannon with an O is my real name, and Gannon with a U is just a dumb way to spell it, I guess.
Interesting. I don't think I ever knew that your real name was Gannon. I thought it was always a username. So, that's really interesting. Because I never really knew, I don't think, till now. Since, I would say that's another thing. I've never heard someone with the name Gannon other than you. Which,
yeah, it's a weird name, TBF.
Yeah. Anyways, I guess I could hop on. Not. Yeah. All right. So, I guess honestly, I could inquire about, and this is just survival. It's like you're not too serious with this. I would just say because it's like honestly, and it's like I think I've said this, and should I even ask about when we had the other server where you had, like, you said you had some cousins who let you use their servers or something? Is that not as current? Because I'm like, I would assume you'd be on one of those servers. Oh, okay. I guess I remember you saying it was a friend, a family cousin something, but yeah. Anyways, I was gonna say, yeah, I've been meaning to even just like do my. I mean, I've back in the day, it's like, wow, there was so much going on. I couldn't really do as much as I wanted to. And now at this point, there's a lot of things I want to do, but not the people, in a sense. It's like, I know of you and Saf, and it's like, and I guess at the same time, it's like, oh, I actually want to do something rather than just, you know. So yeah, in that case, it's like, I've been wanting to do an actual server. And there's been recently one kind of, you could say, friend who had his own server, and then me, Saf, and this other guy who pretty much beat the game and maxed out armor within like a week. And I would say we didn't even really like, because it's like, it's even weird to say it. It's like, well, the server was popular in the oh crap, in the case that, yeah, I think the server just tanked. Yeah. Yeah, long story short, the server wasn't popular except for the three of us, and then we practically kind of essentially beat the game to where all we would have done is like build, and it's like we weren't really even interested anymore. So that's where I just am like, I could keep doing, well, I don't even say it. It's just like, well, at this point, I've been staying away from the modding scene for a while, and it's like, at this point, I feel like that's the only way to go. And it's like, yeah, Minecraft, I would say, just speaking, it's like, oh yeah, Minecraft's updating, and you know, they're kind of doing some stuff with the game. Not even getting into what they've done recently, because I just, yeah. So, like, yeah, long story short, I actually would think about having I would say semi-professional server, and potentially make it modded, because, oh really? I was gonna say, I could kind of agree with you in that area, because it's like, that's where I do kind of like, it's like, you know, if we're all kind of rusty, it'd be kind of fun to, you know, just do a revival server in some way. And it's like, man, if I were to get like, if we were to get the gang back together, that would be, I'm like, I'm not going to count on that. It's like, you know, that would be really cool if we could do that among everything else. But I know, like, Scott, and then I would say TJ. You probably don't know TJ because TJ was friends with Scott. And me and TJ, we go back before ALA in a sense. It's like, he's probably the one. He's the one that TJ is the reason I even know who you are. I'll just say that, because TJ is the one that introduced me to Scott, who introduced me to Pac. So yeah, like, TJ and Scott, though, they're in Utah, and I don't remember what they're doing exactly, but yeah. So yeah, should I just go and say, I don't know how religious you are, but that is why they're in Utah for their, I don't want to say, because TJ and I think Scott both went on their missions, yeah. And okay, and I was gonna say, I didn't know if you were. I figured you were, and then if you know, Pack is as well, and yeah, I would even say just nice. Oh, so that, okay, so then that makes sense why you said you haven't been on Minecraft lately. That makes a little more sense. Yeah, I guess what I was just trying to say is like, oh yeah, Scott and TJ are kind of busy there, so they may or may not. I mean, I talked with TJ, and he's like, oh yeah, it'd be cool to, like, you know, do stuff, but TJ's always been the one to be like, oh yeah, we'll do this, and he kind of puts it off, and then nothing really happens. So getting TJ, I would say getting TJ is going to be the difficult part among everything. Because, like, Scott probably would be kind of on board as long as he's not busy as well. Yeah, I was gonna. That's what I was gonna even like ask. It looks like I didn't realize how decked out you were. I thought we would be. I was thinking, oh, maybe you'd be on a server that we could progress together, but at the same time, it's like, what's the fun in just starting all over again? So, and now I'm just, oh no, honestly, no, honestly, I'm thinking like one of the things I did on the previous server I was on was make farms, and I think I remember you have a bit of experience with that. I would even say I made like, okay, let me think. I have the list too somewhere. I made a list of the farms that we made. Um, 1 second. I'm being messaged about something, and I guess I could honestly say that I wouldn't. Well, what do I want to say? I might have to leave within like an hour to go somewhere, so that is another reason why I even am here. But because I've somewhat been busy as well. Um, uh, yeah, I would say I'll just copy this and then just like put it in here. Oh,
Datsy Boy said current farms in the world.
oops.
Built by Datsy Boy: iron, carrot, creeper, hoglin, zombie, cactus, lava, sugar cane, bamboo. Built by Saf Enderman. Message for inquiries.
Yeah. So you could say I have experience making those farms to where I could build them in the server, give or take the tools and such. I think I built them all in. Yeah, I messaged in the VC if you didn't notice. Yeah, we had like netherite, so it's like I think that definitely helped with building the farms. So, geez, there's things that I'm now getting distracted by a little bit. Um, all right. Oh, um, well, that was the one farm that is in the list that Sap actually built. So then I would even say, hey, that'd be funny. You could get Sap on here to help build it. But yeah, that would be another day. So that would even be something, yeah, like could be cool to do. All right. And actually, the real question being, it all starts with villagers. So, do you have any villager system? Because I guess I could take. It's like I don't even need to take. I don't even need to take any of your um, stuff per se. Maybe I'll just take like a half a stack of iron or something. Since that's probably all I'll need, to be honest. It's like the diamonds, honestly, that's a funny thing. I've always thought, yeah, diamonds are kind of rare at this point, and they're also not really used for a whole lot, despite using them. It's like there's a video I even put somewhere. It's like diamonds really are just kind of a commodity. They're not even because you can. That's what I would say. Villagers, you can get all diamond armor and tools, and yeah. So like, yeah. Let me just quickly get some armor and stuff, and then from there it's just like So yeah, whenever I mine diamond, I would say I don't even mine diamonds unless I'm either using Silk Touch or then if I need diamonds, I would use Fortune because it's like I wouldn't waste diamonds when you could obviously get more or keep them as an ore variant. Which is what I've yeah yeah. So let me just oh no. Let me just get a little bit of stuff here. Alright, I think that's good. And then maybe I'll get a shield. Alright, so I guess I am curious about the villager. Food. I'll take maybe like a little bit of bread because that hopefully won't be a problem in the future either. Let's see, say the campfires. I could just say I like your campfire setup to where you can just kind of throw food, and then pick it up, and then once it's done, yeah. So yeah, we can go once I get these pork chops. And again, I was going to say campfires don't use fuel, so it's like, why not take advantage of? Yeah. All right. And I'd say it's like, from what I know, that obviously there are. Oh, did you just fall without? Because I was going to say, I guess I. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, villagers. It's like, if you have a close village, obviously it'd be good. And then, is this nether roof? Because that's another. But I guess I'm wondering about that too. But I would like to assume you have gone to the nether roof, but if not. That's another thing. I've got a bit of expertise, and then I know that there's actually breaking the bedrock, and it's like I tried doing that on the other server. For some reason, it didn't work, and from there, nice. I'm gonna turn off our resource pack real quick because I'm using as it. I have a bunch of kind of texture resource packs that might as well use. And I would say it's like I have Zaros, right? Whichever mini map this is. I think it's Zaros that I can do waypoints, and it's like, yeah. I think waypoints. It's like, yeah. Who cares about teleporting to them? It's like having the locations and remembering, and without having to remember them. Realize that client-side mods are, yeah. So yeah, I'd even say it's like I guess I could be. I guess thinking about it now, it's like I could be on for a little bit. Maybe I could even like make an iron farm because that's probably one of the first. Well, iron farm and then villager breeder. It's like villager breeder. Pretty much the first thing I always do in a village to obviously get more villagers. Okay, so there's I'm gonna break all these bushes because it's like who even wants these here? If I'm actually gonna, because it's like you have no real connection. I mean, if you don't have a real connection to this village, it's like I'll just use this village the same way I did on the other server, even though it's not as flat. I might just like build a villager breeder and iron farm, and then just have that so you could just be yours in a sense. And then, unless we did plan this area out to make it better for like other farms, that I guess honestly don't need village. Don't need a village, but having them together essentially. Thanks. I was gonna say that's what I was thinking you were gonna say, but ooh, another lava pool. Oh, I mean that's the only reason I'll make the farms is that you can use them and everything. Oh, nice. I was about to. Oh crap! I was about to do that. And then I was like, well, I don't need to do it now. But also, it's like, I guess you could have stayed up there. That's like if you had a bleeding on your sword. So yeah, like, it's next to a forest, so that's kind of cool. Because man, I think I'm just kind of biased because like I think oak is the best wood because obviously it gives you apples, so it's like, and I'd say it's funny. I didn't really realize it right away that dark oak also dropped apples, which then also makes sense. And yeah, I'd say spruce is just weird because it's just generally the like, yeah. If you don't have oak, it's spruce, and then like, so like honestly, I could just build it right here maybe too. It's like I'm just looking at this. I was gonna say I'm just looking at the area around. It's like right here with all these trees. And I could get them all. So this could be where the villager breeder. Yeah, this is where the villager breeder could be. And then iron farm somewhere nearby, since iron farm is actually smaller. And oh yeah, name tags. That's the only thing that's the one thing that you kind of need for the iron farm. That it's kind of and I guess at this point we'll just have to say just maybe even make a like a hoe to start getting rid of the leaves, just so they're out of the way. And then usually, man, I usually use Shulkercraft for my for my farms. And like he always puts out a list of the items, so it's like at this point, I've built the villager breeder so many times. It's like I could probably build it from memory, just because it's actually very, condensed and simplistic and everything. Actually, I'll give you the leaves. I didn't realize you were using shears, so I guess we could put the leaves as well since the new Minecraft. It's like these are it's so funny. So it is kind of cool that they're just adding little details that are just kind of. It's like I know people. I would say it's weird. It's like people say, "Oh, Minecraft should add like more cool things," and it's like they're not doing that. And I'm like, at this point, either be happy with Mojang's doing, or just go to modded. It's like, geez, you can deal with some version changes or whatever. Yeah, and I would even say it's like I think it's always been, and I've always heard, and I personally think it's like, yeah, when Mojang when Microsoft took over, it's like, yeah, that was kind of the end of I don't even want to call it. It's like, the end of the end of traditional Minecraft updates, where you kind of didn't know what was going to happen, and it was all, because it's like, I think at that point, it's like whatever got released, it's like, everyone didn't care what it was. It's just like, wow, a new update for Minecraft. And people are now people are like, oh, another update for Minecraft? Is this gonna be good? And I'm like, over the years, I'm just like, it's what Mojang wants. If they, and I'm just like, at this point, it's like, if you complain about Microsoft and all the new updates, it's like, it's still the most popular game. So it's like, you're kind of complaining for either no reason or not, So it is something that I guess I could even say. I'm realizing now. It's like, yeah. So yeah, okay. Now we got this flat area, and I was gonna say I definitely don't have the. I mean, if you have like, I'd say building blocks. That's the one thing I probably need. Just any sort of like stone and whatnot. Otherwise, like, let me get some fish since I'm here. I can cook that up. And I would even say, now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, oh, for food, it's like, and the reason I even did mention the nether roof was like, oh yeah, I'll go farm on the nether roof. And then once we do that, it's like food isn't a problem at that point. It's like on the other server, I didn't have to worry about food just because I AFK'd for like 12 hours or something. It's for a day of AFKing, and the food is just somewhat infinite. Alright, so I guess it's like it's like I could. Okay, let me just oh, and what am I thinking? I need like carrots. I would prefer carrots if you have at least 2 stacks. And if not, I was going to say, I guess if there is a village, 'cause it's like this village doesn't seem to have. Okay, so no, I would say you're good. It's just that I guess I'd say that's just even the case of like carrots kind of being carrots kind of being the second best food because of golden carrots, and then golden apples. I'd say it's funny that people are like, yeah, golden apples are the best food, and it's like, well, if you have enough gold and apples. Um, so yeah, it's like that's what I would prefer. It's like I mean, it is kind of the best. Yeah, and I would even say it's like yeah, if you and it's like yeah, quantity. It's like well, if you have, I'd say yeah, if you have a gold farm, it's like man, I think I've tried doing a gold farm. Gold farms are probably one of the most tedious farms to I tried to tame a cat. One of the most tedious, just because of how much you kind of need to do. And then yeah, I was gonna say I haven't touched a raid farm because it's like, I mean, at that point it's like yeah, if you're just wanting to, I feel like that's a farm just to make for the fun of it because it's like I can kind of think of good things to get from it, but it's like if you really need a lot of that stuff, yeah. And XP, I was gonna say, because I heard gold farms are probably, and then Enderman farms. Like Enderman farm is probably the only reason to do Enderman farm is for XP. But yeah, I'd say I guess I would even say it's like I've dabbled in. Maybe I should just say I've dabbled in farms. I guess I haven't built a raid farm, but it's like something I've maybe wanted to do. But it definitely takes a lot of everything. It's like you got to be kind of progressed in the game, and then have a lot of materials, and then also have scout out a location. What I know, it's like you gotta have a certain ocean or something, and then a villager. So, um, so I I will. I am going to be right back again, and I guess I could just say I may yeah I may or may not be on for too much longer because I'll let you know how much longer I'll be on once I'm back. So yeah. All right. So, since I did say I was going to have to leave, I was somewhat correct because I was correct because I'll just probably be here. I mean, I guess honestly, for however long I can, I guess. But it's like I probably should leave sooner rather than later. It's like I actually don't necessarily want to, but at the same time, it's like I kind of, yeah. I could explain it. I'm carving. I'm actually. I don't even want to say it. I've been carving a tiki for my grandfather. Well, for his for a charity event that he actually was the one who originally did them, and he was like, "Oh yeah, honestly, I won't get into it." It's like, oh, he offered that if I were to do it, and it's like, oh, I would even say I wasn't so sure about it at first. Once I started actually, carving out a tiki, I would say it was fun just as much as it was interesting, because it's like, oh, it's really kind of easy once you get the hang of it. and then half of it is actually just making your own design, and then I guess the only thing is having the tools and the wood, the actual tree stump and whatnot. Honestly, I could send you the pic. Well, I could do it a bit later, essentially, of the ones or what I've already done. Yeah. But like every other SMP, I always get too distracted in more what I'm talking about than actually doing in the game. So, yeah, that's the thing I think you may or may not remember about me, but I would say it's more about the actual. You want to use the word reminiscing than actually. It's like we're catching up and stuff, as opposed to me focusing on the game, which again I'd say I've just been in so many SMPs to the point where it's like But yeah, so I'm honestly like, yeah, all right. So it's like all I'm probably thinking about just doing is like getting equipment and stuff. But it's like I have that, and then getting. Is this? I guess I should probably say. Oh, is this the only like storage area you have? Oh, never mind. I found the blocks. I was like, I've opened every other chest, and I'm like, oh, there's this cobblestone. All right. Oh. Yeah. All right. Maybe I'll just lay out the framework for the. I guess should I say who else has been on the server SMP here? Oh, I was hoping you would say like somebody, but honestly, then that. I don't want to say it's good, but it's like we just gotta. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. That was the last conversation we had was a very interesting one. Oh, in a few days. Yeah, I hear he's not here anymore. I hear he's like in Japan or something. What did he say? Where did he say he is now? And I'm like, oh, wow. And then the way he was talking, oh, wait, was that for his mission too? Wait, but wait a minute. Okay, hopefully I'm opening up a can of worms, and it's like, well, yeah, I'm not even remembering completely, but it's like, he was saying a lot of things, and I was like, oh, it's like he changed, but not really, because it's like he still sounded like him from a couple of years ago, but he definitely, I don't know, it's like, I don't even mean to make that sound weird, it's just like, that was my first, thought when I heard, oh, he's like, I could say world traveler, because it's like, well, he's kind of gone across the world. So that would be fun. I would say, yeah, that would be fun if he actually hops on the server, and we could get to, yeah. I guess I would say he's the only, other than Pac, Zevor was the other guy you were most acquainted with, or you are acquainted with. Because I would say I do remember. Honestly, should I bring this up? It's like, okay, I'll say this because it's like, I wonder if we'll talk about it with staff. So you remember that dude, what's his name, Jaden? Freaking Jaden, oh my gosh. It's just like I was gonna, oh my gosh. Okay, you better be holding on to something, because this is really funny, and I don't know if this is true. It's just still funny that Saf supposedly dated Jaden. Like, oh yeah, I was gonna say, I think but it's like, man, I don't really even believe it, because it sounds so horrible. It sounds like such a horrible thing to do. And gosh, man, I don't know where he is, but at the same time, I'm like, maybe it's good, because he was on this weird YouTube flex path, and I'm like, man, honestly, it's like, I either hope he gets some help or gets something right in the head, because it's like, I hope he's not the same way he was. I would say, first of all, I hope he's matured a little bit. Number one. Number two, I hope he doesn't just become, because I think all he cares about is money. Because it's like, last time I messaged him, I was like trying to have somewhat of a mature conversation, and it's like half the time he was just flexing and hating and being the stupid troll, like he always has been. And it's like, nah, if I were to message him, we've chatted, and it's like half the time he probably doesn't even remember or know who I am, because he doesn't. It's like, we've never met, you and I have never met in person, but it's like, it's just, man, I would just say he's just such a, I don't even want to say so bad about him. It's like, he's just kind of a dude who really doesn't know, first of all, what he wants to do in his life. And it sounds like he does, but at the same time, he hasn't thought all the way through. And I'm like, anyways, that's just half of what I've, I'm just really thinking, it's like, crazy. I think I would just say it's more than crazy. It's like something isn't right in his head, because it's like, if he were crazy, I feel like he'd be institutionalized. But at the same time, he says he has all this money, and he's like, let's say he's got clout. I'm like, bro, clout was the last time clout was used as a word was like 10 years ago. And yeah, I would say by the time, until he actually, either thinks for a second, or, someone takes him in to, like, rethink his life, I'd be like, I would say, yeah, he doesn't know. What does he even say to you? Because it's like, I know what he says to me. Like, if he doesn't know you, like, does he even say anything? What do you... it'd be funny. Because it's like, I'm sorry. This is just. Oh, this is just too funny to be real at this point. It's like. And I'd say I've just been on this one side. It's like you and Saf have actually met this guy, and I'm just like imagining how. Anyways, funny. That's a good way to put it without bashing him too much. Okay, so I need glass too. I forgot. All right, well, let's see. Let me just start building the area. So yeah. Um that sounds good. I was gonna say, I guess you did manage to get it working. Um, okay, I think I should probably go just because it's like I'll just stay here till I'm like, you know. So I'm gonna I'll just probably stay at the. Yeah, I was gonna say it's. I'm glad I saw your message just after we were done with what we were doing. So have a good rest of your day, and we'll chat later.